everyone. Good morning, everyone. My name is Chris Nealon. It's my great pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies for today's graduation. I would like to begin in the spirit of reconciliation by acknowledging the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea and community. I pay my respects to their elders, past and present. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders peoples here today. I acknowledge the stories, traditions and living cultures on this land and commit to creating a brighter future together. I would also like to welcome the following distinguished guests. Ms Kerry Ann Dooley, Member of Parliament, Member for Redcliffe. Ms Joan Pease, Member for Lytton. There's a few Chief Superintendents here from Queensland Fire Department. Ennis Severovic, Robin Bonnywell, Brad Commons, Paul Durston and Andrew Richards. Welcome. Also, Executive Manager Bridget Wall from QAS, Inspector General Alastair Dawson from Emergency Management, Station Officer Peter Chalmers, Senior Vice President from the Queensland Professional Firefighters Union, Mr Alan Musk, President of the Retired Firefighters Association, Uncle Norm Clark, Aboriginal Elder and Retired Station Officer, Melanie Hayward, Communications Manager from Ampol Australia, and Mr Tony Ross and his team from QBank. Welcome all. Thank you for being here. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all here on behalf of the Minister to the graduation ceremony for Firefighters Recruit Course 163. Would everyone please welcome the graduating Firefighters of Recruit Course 163, marching onto parade, led by Station Officer Candice Freeman. Please show your appreciation for the recruits as they left well onto the parade ground. Can I please ask everyone to be upstanding? I would now like to invite Uncle Norm to come forward for the acknowledgement of country.
Wala, Ikmandaya, Kari and Nanani, Gunguri. Good morning and welcome. I'm a very proud elder of the Gunguri people. Our land is in the Marinara region, about 350 kilometres southwest of here. It is in our custom that when we are on somebody else's country, as I am this morning, I must pay respect to the elders of the Quandamuka people who have hunted and gathered on these waters and these lands for thousands of years. I must also acknowledge the elders of today who continually keep our great culture going. And to our young and emerging elders, I acknowledge those as well. And they will continue on with this great culture that we have. And just before I leave you, as I am a retired station officer with 36 years duty to this family we called the Fire Department, I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and welcome these fellow firefighters here today to join this great family we all call the Fire Department. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Norm. Please remain standing for the Australian National Anthem. Thank you all. Please be seated. I will now invite Ms. Carrie-Ann Dooley and Chief Superintendent Andrew Richards up to inspect the firefighters from Recruit Course 163. Thank you. Chief Superintendent Andrew Richards will now address the ceremony.
Thank you very much, Chris, and good morning, everybody. Thank you, Uncle Norm, for your acknowledgement. I too would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land in which we meet today and recognise their continuing connection to land, water and community. I honour their elders, past and present. To our distinguished guests this morning, Ms Kerry-Ann Dawley, MP, Member for Redcliffe, Ms Joan Pease, MP, Member for Lytton. To my QFD colleagues, thank you very much for being here today. Alastair Dawson, Inspector General, Emergency Management. Our emergency services colleagues from Queensland Police Service and Queensland Ambulance Service. Uncle Norm, former Station Officer, AFSM. Peter Chalmers, Senior Vice President, Queensland Professional Firefighters Union. Alan Musk, President, Retired Firefighters Association. Melanie Haywoods, Communications and Community Engagement Business Partner, Ampol, and representatives from QBank. Most importantly, to the family and friends of the recruits graduating today, welcome. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us here today, and for those watching online, it's my pleasure to be here on behalf of Commissioner Steve Smith to officially welcome our newest firefighters into the ranks of the Queensland Fire and Rescue. I'd like to thank family and friends who have provided support over the last 4 months as the recruits have gone through this journey. Your support will continue throughout their career. Today is the culmination and celebration of an intense 80-day recruit firefighter program. Your training in fire behaviour, bushfire, road crash rescue, technical rescue, hazardous materials and many other areas has given you the skills you need to respond to the public's call and work with them to prepare and recover from disasters. You've shown incredible perseverance, and the completion of your Certificate 2 in Public Safety, Firefighting Emergency Operations is the reward for today. Even though you're graduating today to take up posts at stations around the state, there is still much to learn. Over the next 3 years, you'll continue your studies through the QSEP program, work with your fellow firefighters and station officers as mentors and coaches to ensure you are prepared as possible when responding. As recruits, you've formed a bond that will continue throughout your career, and the lifelong connections will be remembered for years to come. As the newest firefighters in Queensland Fire and Rescue, you'll be stationed across the state in northern, central, Greater Brisbane and southern regions. You will join the front line where you'll respond to incidents, save lives and confront disasters. The unique skills, experience and connections that you bring to the job will help to continue to build the department and the connection with the community that you work with every day. The important work that you do will make a safer and more inclusive community. Queenslanders have had to prove their resilience time and time again, and your role as firefighters will help them continue to do that in the future. Watch out for one another and support each other as you progress through your career. You are now an essential part of the Queensland Fire and Rescue family. Congratulations on your graduation today, and I look forward to working with you all in the future. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Richards. I will now invite firefighter Damien Janner to recite the firefighter's prayer.
Whenever I'm called to duty, God, wherever flames may rage, give me strength to save some life, whatever be its age. Help me embrace the little child before it is too late, or save an older person from the horror of that fate. Enable me to be alert and hear the weakest shout, and quickly and efficiently to put the fire out. I want to feel my calling and to give the best in me to guard my every neighbour and protect their property. And if according to my fate I am to lose my life, please bless with your protecting hand all those I've loved in life.
Thank you, Firefighter Jana. I would like to invite Kerry Ann Dooley, the member for Redcliffe, to address the ceremony.
I'm a little bit shorter, so I might have to move this. Thank you very much. Well, good morning all. It's an absolute privilege to be here this morning representing Minister Anne Lay. Unfortunately, the Minister's a little bit busy in far north Queensland, so I'm her representative and it's a real honour to be here. I too would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet and acknowledge the elders past, present and emerging. And to anyone here that is First Nation, we acknowledge you as well. To Uncle Norm, thank you for your welcome. To the member for Lytton, Joan Pease, thank you for having me in your patch today. It's a pleasure to be here. To all of the Queensland Fire and Rescue representatives, I acknowledge each of you as well. To Alastair Dawson, Inspector General, our emergency services partners from QAS and QPS, Peter Chalmers, Senior Vice President of QPFU, Melanie Hayward, Engagement Business Partner from Ampol, representatives from QBank, Alan Musk, President of RFFA, Norm Clark, family, friends and supporters. I am honoured to welcome to each of the graduates today and celebrate your successful completion as Recruit Course 163. This milestone is no small feat. I have no doubt that the past 16 weeks have tested your limits, both physically and mentally. Through your dedication, you've equipped yourselves with the technical skills that will go on to help save lives. As today marks the end of one journey, it also marks the beginning of a much bigger one. In the coming days, you will put your training to the test across communities around Queensland and officially take on your responsibilities that come with being a firefighter. You are now entrusted to show up for your community in times of crisis and to be the source of strength for others, on which is often the worst day of their lives. With the rigorous training that you've received in fire behaviour, bushfire, road crash rescue, technical rescue and hazardous materials now under your belt, I have no doubt that you are well prepared to respond to the public's call for help. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the family, friends and supporters of each of these recruits for cheering them along the way. Firefighting is a demanding job filled with complex challenges and at times confronting environments. Your encouragement as family and friends will continue to be vital in motivating them and encouraging them throughout their career. To each of the recruits today, congratulations. Your hard work is an accumulation of your dedication and ultimately your innate desire to help others. In conclusion, I wish each and every one of you the very best in your professional careers as you take on positions around the great state of Queensland. I am sure you will serve the people in your communities well, with courage and integrity. Thank you for your service. Thank you.
I would like to invite Chief Superintendent Andrew Richards and Ms Dooley back for the certificate presentation to the firefighters of Recruit Course 163. Firefighters of Recruit Course 163, when I call your name, please come forward to receive your graduation certificate. Firefighter Travis Attridge, Greater Brisbane Region, Metro Zone. Firefighter Corbin Atzini, Northern Region, Townsville Zone. Firefighter Nathan Bandy, Southern Region, Beenleigh Zone. Firefighter Leif Bennett, Greater Brisbane Region, Metro Zone. Firefighter Matthews Dwyer, Southern Region, Beenleigh. Firefighter Troy Gatto, Northern Region, Townsville Zone. Firefighter Harrison Green, Greater Brisbane Region, Metro Zone. Firefighter Jack Hampson, Northern Region, Cairns Zone. Firefighter Samuel Hanley, Greater Brisbane Region, Metro Zone. Firefighter Damien Janet, Southern Region, Beenleigh. Firefighter Declan McLaughlin, Northern Region, Townsville Zone. Firefighter Corey Niebling, Greater Brisbane Metro Zone. Firefighter Andre Otto, Northern Region, Townsville Zone. Firefighter Matthew Rizzo, Southern Region, Beenleigh Zone. Firefighter Kurt Schlom, Central Region, Capricorn Zone. Firefighter Christopher Wells, Northern Region, Cairns. And Firefighter Ryan Westbrook, Southern Region, Beenleigh Division. Thank you, firefighters. Thank you, Mr. Richards. Thank you, Ms. Durley. I would now like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank the following people for their dedication to training on Firefighter Recruit Course 163. The recruit instructors of Recruit Course 163 for their outstanding commitment to the recruit training program, and associated staff including Academy Services, BA Hazmat, Rural Fire Services, Queensland Training and Development Branch, RCR instructors and the Live Fire Campus. I would also like to acknowledge certain individuals, and could you please make yourself known when I announce your name. First up, the Recruit Course Coordinator, Station Officer Mark Troe. The Lead Instructor, Acting Inspector Richard On. Instructor, Station Officer Peter Wilkes. Instructor, Station Officer Stephen Foote. Instructor, Station Officer Andrew Cannellan. And Instructor, Station Officer at the rear of our ranks, Station Officer Candice Freeman. I would also like to acknowledge the Live Fire campus being represented by Inspector Richard Gorey and Station Officer Jason Camberas. Thank you very much. I will now take a brief opportunity to speak about the awards being presented today. The standard and the calibre of these recruits has been exceptionally high, making it very difficult to separate and select the award winners. There are 3 awards that are presented at the completion of the Firefighter training program. The first firefighting award presented today is the Dan Campbell Award for significant progressive achievement of practical firefighting skills, incorporating the highest safety standards. QFD strives to recruit individuals from a diverse range of backgrounds. This award recognises a recruit who has displayed the greatest progression of learning and improved performance by extending and challenging themselves throughout the course. The Dan Campbell Shield is sponsored and donated by the Retired Firefighters Association, and a brief story of Dan Campbell's contribution to firefighting is contained in your program. I will now call upon Mr. Alan Musk to present the Dan Campbell Retired Firefighters Association Shield. The recipient of the Dan Campbell Award is Firefighter Nathan Bandy. Thank you, Mr. Musk. The Queensland Fire Department values partnerships forged with local, interstate and national businesses. Ampol Australia is one of those valued partners. The second award being presented today is the Ampol Award. This is awarded to the most outstanding practical recruit firefighter. The recruit training course encompasses multiple disciplines of a practical nature, and these include driver training, pump operations, breathing apparatus procedures, search and rescue techniques, live fire, petrochemical and structural firefighting operations, bushfire, transportation firefighting, hazardous materials operations, technical rescue, urban search and rescue, and road crash rescue. The most outstanding practical recruit firefighter has displayed an overall high standard of competency in all the practical components of this course. I will now call upon Melanie Hayward to present this award on behalf of Ampol Australia. The recipient of the Ampol Outstanding Practical Firefighter Award is Firefighter Samuel Hanley. Thank you, Firefighter Hanley. Thank you, Melanie. The final award to be presented today is the Commissioner's Award, Ducks of Recruit Course 163. This is awarded to the recruit firefighter who attains the highest overall grade in all of the assessment criteria of knowledge, skills, attitude and safety. This person also displays an exceptional commitment to the recruit course, the recruit instructors, academy staff and also fellow recruits. This award is sponsored by the Commissioner, Queensland Fire Department. I would now ask Chief Superintendent Andrew Richards to present this award on behalf of the Commissioner. The recipient of the Commissioner's Award, Ducks of Recruit Course 163, is Firefighter Kurt Schlom. Thank you, Mr. Richards. Queensland firefighters are not only bound by the Queensland Government Code of Conduct, but also by the Queensland Fire and Rescue's Code of Ethics. This code is taken very seriously amongst the ranks of Queensland firefighters, and I would like to now call upon the firefighters of Recruit Course 163 to recite the QFR Code of Ethics.
As a firefighter with the Queensland Fire and Rescue, I have a duty to protect life, property and the environment, render assistance at all fires, accidents, explosions or other emergencies that I attend. At all times, I will discharge my duties promptly, properly and diligently. I will make every effort to prevent loss, damage or injury occurring to any persons, property or the environment. I will strive for excellence and endeavour to improve my knowledge and professionalism. I will maintain a standard of physical fitness commensurate with the requirements of my duties. I will not participate in any improper activity which is likely to bring discredit to the reputation of the Queensland Fire and Rescue Commissioner or myself. I will not use my position for private advantage or profit. I accept these ethics as a necessary part of my Queensland Fire and Rescue and personal life. Last thing! 163!
Ladies and gentlemen, that completes the ceremony for Firefighter Recruit Course 163. Can I please ask everyone to be upstanding and join me in a round of applause for our graduating firefighters. Thank you. I would now call on Inspector Richard on to dismiss for the final time the firefighters of Recruit Course 163.
Recruit Course 163, it's been an honour and a privilege leading you over this journey. I wish you all the best in your future endeavours. Keep safe. For the very last time, Recruit Course 163, dismissed!
Families, please go and congratulate our newest firefighters.